Hello everyone, my name is Lulu, the RC Chick, and today I am so excited to show you this brand new RC 4x4 tractor truck that we have here. So this is gonna be the model of the R730 Scania, and it does come with a full metal chassis from Scale Club and also this Hercules Hobby full awesome customized cabin. So let's get into it. I'm so excited to show you all the features that we have on this awesome DIY model. Alright, now let's talk the details and the color combo that we have here, because this is a very special truck. As you can see, we have a lot going on. So it does come already painted in whites, but all the other blue parts that you see, these are all actually decals. So you've got all decals everywhere around. You've got Elytrans lines on the sides as well. So you've got all these stripes coming along. You've got all these lines perfectly made just to fit how amazing this model is. We also have this red on the top. You can see the Elytrans lines, and of course you can get all of this stuff customized to say whatever you want. And of course you do have this Scania on top over here, super intercooler, so everything has been thought through to make this an amazing model. And we haven't even gone into the best part yet, and it already looks so good. Alright, now details of the cabin. So this thing looks super cool. Of course you've got grills over here. There are holes in there. So this is of course from Hercules Hobby. It is a plastic cabin, but you do have amazing lights already installed in this. So you do have lights in the grills as well as some spotlights at the bottom. Then you come up to the top. There's this little part that we've already added over here. Not sure what it's for, but it looks pretty cool. And inside you can actually see your windshield wipers, but I cannot really access them to show you. There are mobile windshield wipers, and of course you do have your sun visor with lights in it, so that's pretty cool, and another mirror right over here. So on the top you do have of course your spotlights and another light over here, and of course you do have an AC cooler, and this thing works. It's not just a decoration, so that's gonna cool down your battery because your battery is actually in here, so that's actually so amazing. Alright, now let's get into the cabin interior. Of course you do have your fully openable doors, so this is as far as it opens. Do not push it too far or you might break something, but the interior of this one has so many wonderful details. You've got everything from stickers over here. You can see a lot of stuff in here, which makes it look even like super cool. And now in the back over here in the bed area, that's where you're gonna find your speaker. So right over there, that's your speaker, and it sounds so good. I can't wait for you guys to listen to it. Now coming over to the back, you can see this part is actually metal. You can see Scania embedded right into this part. So this part is actually a plastic, but this part right over here, that's metal, as well as this part. So that amount of details that is in this is really good. Now coming over to the back, you do have a King of the Road over here, Scania with an eagle. That's our King Eagle. So everything just looks super good. And you do have your smoke exhaust pipes, and these do work because we do have a smoke unit installed in this one. Now starting from here, all of this right here is made out of metal. And here's something fun. These actually open. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna use them for, but it's pretty cool that they do open. That's all that matters. And of course you do have some lines for more realism. So everything on here has been well thought out to make it look just amazing. So of course, starting from this part, everything in the back is from Scale Club. So everything's gonna be obviously high quality metal, which is great. So you do have your two metal tanks over here that you can open. They are decorations, but they look super cool. And actually you do have Scale Club right there embedded into this part, which is also really cool. So you know what you're getting is really nice. And of course, you do have your full metal chassis rails on each side. Now here's something super cool. So about the fifth wheel, you can actually manually adjust the distance according to these holes over here. So that's as far as it goes inwards, and all the way to the back, this is as far as it goes outwards. So all you have to do is unscrew these screws over here and readjust it to be at whichever position you want it to be. And this thing swings back into its position every time. There are some springs inside, so it will always swing all the way back. And of course it is fully metal, works perfectly fine, and that is actually something super cool about this. Now in the back, you've got your metal fenders and also rubber mat guards right on the bottom. I think I'd love to put some decals over here saying hot shit or something because it's really, really cool. And now let's take a look at what's under the awesome chassis. So of course you do have suspension in the front. So you do have the front axle suspended, and of course over here that's going to be your cooling system. That's where your motor is going to be located, and that's your transmission gearbox connected to a transfer case. So we do have 3-speed transmission on this one, and of course both are live axles. It is a 4x4 with both axles having differential locks. And this over here controls your steering. And of course, for more detail, we do have 2 extra metal tanks down here that even if no one can see, you know you've got something really cool happening everywhere from the top to the bottom. All right, now let's get to the battery compartment, which is located right under the top of the cabin. So right here we'll be using this 3-cell battery that is held together by this Velcro tape so that it doesn't move or go anywhere. So this is gonna be a 5,000 milliamp LiPo battery. So we've got a lot of power for this, and we're gonna need it. There's a hell of a lot of lights on this one that I'm so excited to show you guys. So all right, now what's under the roof of the cabin? So we do have right there, that's the fan that actually works to cool down everything. So that's your AC fan, which is a very cool extra detail. And right here, these are going to be your electric touch points for the light system. So these have to touch here for the light system on the top of this cab to work. So now let's close that up. Pretty easy, just stick it back on. Now, if you're wondering where our power switch is, because we're about to turn this on, so you do have to lift up the cabin and make sure you hold it in place because your power switch is located right over there. So it's kind of hard to reach with everything covering your way. So you just lift this up and then press the switch to open it. So turn it on and everything. All right, now what's under the cabin? So obviously we do have a 12-channel receiver right over here, and under the receiver, that's going to be your ESC. We've got the quick run ESC over here. Now coming back, we do have this part, and that's going to be your smoke unit because there is a smoke system installed, and over there, that's your servo for steering. So this model over here will come with this SC8 controller, and now it's already powered on, so let's turn on our model. Now that everything's on, we can close it up. So once you turn it on, the AC fan over here is actually going to turn on as well. You can hear it a little bit, and you can also feel the airflow going in. Alright, now for the first time in one of my videos, I'm actually going to introduce to you the sound system before we get to the light system, because the light system is the best part. So let's turn on the sound. It does have a really good sound system, and so you also have like volume control on it, but you only have to push it halfway. So just push this halfway, and then the volume goes down, and then to raise the volume again, just push this down halfway. And it goes up. So it is a very, 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 very loud speaker that we do have installed over here. I hope you can still hear me, so let's just put it on medium maybe so you can still hear me talk, because I cannot overstep or overspeak this amazing sound. And now let's hear the beep. And of course, you do get some smoke once you turn on the sound, which is amazing. So once you get your engine running, of course, you're going to get some smoke coming out. So if you turn it off, the smoke also comes off, stops coming off, of course. And now let's turn it on. And of course, you've got smoke coming out. And of course, when you do run it, you of course have smoke, which actually makes this even that much cooler. I absolutely love this feature on this. Alright, and now let's take a look at finally the light system. You're gonna have 7 switches just for that. So first it's gonna be 2 in the back, 1, 2, and then you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All that just for the light system. So now let's obviously jump into it. I'm so excited. Alright, now first things first, the back key, key 1, once you turn it on, that's going to give you your spotlights on the front. So you do get a few modes that you can switch upon. You get about 8 different ones you can switch up. Like, that's so cool. Look at that. Alright, now let's keep those on. Second key, key 2 in the back. You do get the grill lights on, so 4 grill lights, and press it again. We've got some modes switching. Press it again. Of course, it's gonna be also about 8 different modes you can switch in between for this one, which is really cool. Alright, let's leave those on. Let's move on to this switch right over here. So now you do have to do it really quick, down, up, and you're gonna have lights on the sides. Let me bring it in for you. On each side, you do have the lights here, and on the other side as well. Another quick switch. Of course, you're gonna have switches between the lights, different modes as well, which is really cool. And I obviously love that. Let's bring her back. The second one over here, same thing, quick switches. And you do have lights on the top. So your air horns are lights. Who needs air horns? All you need are lights. And of course, spotlights on the roof. And of course, right over here. Awesome detail. And that's not only it. Once you press it again, on the sides, you get lights too. Oh my god. I am literally getting overwhelmed at how cool and awesome all of this is. Just look at that. So many modes for you to switch in between, which is absolutely amazing. And now for this switch over here, the SWA, let's flip that. You do get your marker lights on, and of course the lights under here are also on. Switch it for the second time. Of course, you do have headlights, this part, and the other grill lights that are a different color also turn on. And then thirdly, now all the lights have been turned on in the front in this area. Just look at how cool that looks. Let's do that again. Absolutely amazing. And now let's check out this button over here. Let's push it. So of course, that's gonna turn on your rotating warning light one side. And then it's gonna switch it to the other side. And finally, we have both of them on. So how cool does that really look? And now finally, our 7th and final stick switch. So let's turn that on. And that's gonna be your sun visor lights. And then the second time, whoa, we've got some blue lights over here. And then the third time, that's off. But here's something super interesting. So the blue light can actually change color to white. I mean, look at that. So let's do it. That's really super cool. I absolutely love everything that's on this track so far. So how about we just turn everything on and just put on all the different modes and switches. And this is actually really bright. If it's shining directly into your eyes, you're probably gonna go blind. That's how bright this is. So I absolutely love it so far. Alright, now let's check out the speeds transmission on this one. Of course, we do have 3 different speeds, so let's start off slow. So we're on low speed right now. So that's slow speed. Let's put it on medium speed. So that's our medium speed, and of course, high speed. Whoa, look at that go. Alright, so that's the 3-speed transmission that we have on this model. Alright, now let's check out the differential lock on this one. So both axles have differential lock. So right now, let's try that out. Alright, now let's lock it up. of course it's now not gonna stop, so you're gonna get really good traction into any kind of terrain that you're gonna need to go into. Now, of course, we do have a very good steering angle on this one as well. And of course, you do have your reversing lights. Just look at how beautiful this awesome model is. So what do you guys think of it so far? Would you get one just like this one, or would you do something different? Alright everyone, now that was our awesome, amazing Scania R730. So what do you everyone think of this one? Because I feel like this is definitely going to be one of my most favorite models of RC that we have so far. And of course, with our upgraded awesome chassis that brings amazing stability, it is quite a heavy thing. It may be only 4x4, but it carries a really nice punch of weight to it. So all the light systems that we have on here, plus I forgot to show you in the bag, look at this. Just look at how amazing these lights are, as well as over here. Like, I cannot get tired of looking at this amazing truck, unless you want to go blind as well, because it's very, very bright. So what does everyone think of this thing? So if you want to get just like this one for yourself, just reach out to me, contact me. All my contact information is listed below, as well as getting something custom just like this, or you have other things that you want to do with it, let me know. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.